So if you guys ever have any type of drama or a dilemma or a problem, you can always go to thebertshow.com and shoot us an email, and we will read it on air, try to help you out, and also throw it out to Bert Show fam, because 9 times out of 10, they've been in a similar situation. In this situation, she kicked her mom out of the house on Mother's Day because she fed her dog people food, and she wants to know, am I being the a-hole? Mo has the email.
Good evening. I was hoping to possibly get all of y'all's opinions on a situation that took place. I feel it would have been more helpful coming from people I do not know rather than those close to me. It all started a few days ago. My parents came down to help me out with my house that is having issues, which of course I am extremely grateful for, as they do not have to do this for me. My mom came along with my dad to do the repairs. Me and my mom have never got along at all. Fast forward a few days to Mother's Day. We're eating breakfast as usual. I asked my parents not to feed my dogs anything because I don't want them to get sick. My mom ignores this statement completely and feeds my dog a grape, which, in case you don't know, is toxic to dogs. My dogs are very small, so even one could cause possible harm. I don't get mad at her directly, but I do get upset at what she did. I told her I'm going to take him to the vet to get it out of his system just in case. Her response was to scream at me, saying I'm overreacting over a dog, and one small grape is not going to hurt my dog. I am still at this point concerned about my dog, but she refuses to let me go because according to her, it would be a waste of money. I being completely torn and upset at this situation. Separate myself from them and call the emergency vet and told them I can't get there. They tell me what to do and I do it. After I go back out and take care of my dog, my mom starts with me again, screaming at me saying, I know what the vet said. They said bring him in because all they want is your money. It's just a money grab, scare tactic. At this point, with her lack of respect and my dad completely siding with her, I tell them to get out of my house on Mother's Day. Do I feel bad about it? Not really. I feel a sense of relief. The last thing my mom said to me before she left is she never wants to speak to me again. Am I the a-hole for telling them to get out of my house on Mother's Day? Any advice would be greatly appreciated.
Yeah, this doesn't sound like a one-off problem here. This has been going on for this is like one of those problems where it seems small to everybody else, but it's been building like an iceberg for so long that the tip, is showing, but it's been ugly for a long, long time. So, I got no beef with this at all. Man.
I mean, no, the line in the email that says, me and my mom have never got along at all.
Yeah.
Yeah, this, it's your house, your dog. I don't think you're the a-hole. And a mother that walks out and says she never wants to speak to you again over something like this, I think speaks volumes of her, unfortunately.
Yeah. If somebody has a pet and you ask them not to feed the pet, it's like it's not up for debate on whether or not you think it's going to hurt the pet or not. Like you simply asked not to do it. So, no, she's not wrong at all. Once mom did it, she should have kicked out for it.
Davi?
Every Thanksgiving, we'd have like 30 people over, and we had a dog with diabetes. And one Thanksgiving, she went into diabetic shock, and I had to run her to the vet because people feed her under the table, even though I had a big chalkboard. Every year I had a big chalkboard that said, do not feed this one. And I taped a picture of her there looking real sad. I'm like, she's going to look at you like this. Do not feed her. And it said, I have diabetes. And it just said that. I was real clear. But people think women are exaggerating a lot, I guess, or it's not that big a deal. You're overreacting, kind of like the mom was here. And it's like a little bit won't hurt. A little bit does hurt. I look at my dog. Why is she shaking on the ground? Because somebody fed her some stuff, and her insulin's all out of whack. Everything's all jacked up. So, and especially grapes, they are very toxic. And most people know that. But even if you don't, when someone starts freaking out about their dog, just be concerned. Don't gaslight them.
Brooke, welcome to the Bert Show. Do you have any advice for our listener? Do you think they are the a-hole?
I don't think he's the a-hole. I was just saying my father does this all the time to me. He's always feeding my dog everything I tell him not to do it. So he's definitely not the a-hole. He was in the right. I probably would have done the same thing. Well, I guess I wouldn't because my dad lives with me, and I can't seem to get him to stop feeding my dog jars of peanut butter.
Jars of peanut butter. Yeah, I mean, like a little peanut butter lick here and there, but you feed a dog a whole jar of peanut butter, that's going to be an issue. All right, we're going to end with Kat, who works at a vet office. Oh, it's kind of apropos that your name is Kat and you work at a vet office. Do you think our listener is the a-hole?
No. Actually, even one grape for a small dog can cause immediate kidney failure, like Like, it's very, very toxic. Grapes, raisins, craisins, cranberries, anything in that family is extremely toxic and can cause kidney failure, like, within an hour for a small dog.
Mm-hmm.
So there you go.
I have got to stop giving Tyra red wine. Now I realize how toxic it has been for months and months and months.
Fermented grapes are fine, Bert. Just raw grapes are
okay.
where, that's where you draw the line.
She needs to go to a meeting.
I think this whole thing was inevitable anyway. If it wasn't going to be about a grape, it was going to be about something else. I don't even think she should feel bad about it.
The Bert Show.